Hi, friends. This is the next chapter in my MLM story. And we're back in 1982 when I moved to Utah, Sandy, Utah, to live with my oldest sister, the one that had been the creative circle leader in Sandy, Utah. I moved from St. Joseph, Missouri, after my relationship fell apart, my engagement. I'll put the last MLM story I had posted here a couple months back. I will put that in the description box below so you can go back and watch it first, because this video is the fourth or fifth? It is the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the fourth segment in a series of 27 MLMs. I'm sorry, I've got allergies and I've got a frog in my throat. So sometimes I'm gonna have to clear my throat. When I moved in with my sister and her husband and family, my brother-in-law at that time he was a principal for elementary school. But he had a side gig he was doing with this company called PSI. I can't even tell you what PSI stands for. And if you go and Google PSI today, that company is not there. It was a vision and dental coverage plan. And there is a PSI that will come up that is a dental and vision plan. That is not this company. So no association whatsoever. As far as I know, this company is no longer in business. But it was an affordable way to have some kind of coverage when I didn't have medical insurance. I didn't have a job. I moved to Salt Lake. I went to work for Dee's Family Restaurants as a hostess down in downtown Salt Lake. My car didn't even have a heater that worked in it. And here I'm living in an area where it snows all winter and it's freezing cold. So I moved there in July. By September, I had signed up with PSI, and my brother-in-law got a little bonus for signing me up. And at first, I thought I'm gonna have this in case, and I need to have dental work done because I wanted to have my teeth checked. Vision I was okay with, but anyway, it was a package. And I thought about selling to people. I was very devout Mormon at the time, and I went to the Singles Board, and there was 500 members, and I thought, surely those people could use having dental and optical plans. But the problem with this was that I didn't want to sell insurance. I didn't want to feel like an insurance salesman. So I would talk to my closest friends about it, and nobody was interested. Nobody signed up. So it was like a little side thing I had. Okay. And I changed jobs. I had started working a after work job once a week, cleaning a bank for Service Master. And then the D's job I quit because I just got tired of driving all the way from Sandy. Actually, it was almost to Draper. 30 minutes. I'd have to start my car and let it run for 30 minutes in the morning during the winter before I could drive down there. It was an old 65 Buick Wildcat, and this was, 1982. And then I started taking the bus. But I quit that job, and I got this working for the bank. I wasn't working for the bank. I was working for Service Master, cleaning the bank. Service Master, they needed a secretary. And that was a much better job. And the bus would pick me up in front of my sister's house and take me to the office right there. And so I was doing that. And a year later, 1983, I hurt my back. We had an account with Sears at the Fashion Place Mall, and I was in charge of hiring and firing people, and one of my employees didn't show up one night, and I told him before, if you don't feel like coming to work, then don't come back because you're fired. And I needed him there to help me lift that damn propane buffer, it was almost like a ton, out of the back of the truck. Well, I had to do it myself and buff the floors in Sears because it was a really big account for us. The next night, that was on a Thursday or Wednesday night, Friday night I went to a party and dove into a swimming pool and my back seized up. And I saw the doctor. It seems like it was my upper and middle or lower back was out. And I was flat on my back for 3 weeks on muscle relaxers and painkillers. And I got fired from that job as service master because it was a small company, small business. They didn't have workers' comp. And I didn't work long enough to get unemployment. I was screwed. So during that time, oh God, this is just not working. I want to sit down, but I can't because it keeps rolling out from under me. During that time I was flat on my back is when I considered another multi-level marketing company. Because the whole thing with PSI was had tried to pitch it to people, but like I said, I wasn't comfortable selling insurance because that's what I felt like. It was selling insurance. And I hadn't actually used it yet. It wasn't until this was in September 1983, so I'd been in that thing for a year. The following month, I was getting ready to go on a mission for the Mormon Church, and you have to get a dental exam before you're cleared to go by the doctor. Well, the dentist found 4 bone impacted wisdom teeth that absolutely had to come out. And that was when I got to use my PSI coverage. The only thing was it did not cover, you got 4 bone impacted wisdom teeth. They usually put you out under a general anesthetic. I could only afford a local. So I was conscious through the whole ordeal. And the dentist almost broke my jaw trying to get in there to get those teeth out. And I have TMJ now because of it. I don't think it was malpractice on his part. I think it was bone impacted wisdom teeth are never meant to be pulled under a local anesthetic. You're supposed to be under a general, but that was all I could afford. Anyway, so I used my PSI benefits for that. And he was a great dentist. But after that, I don't even remember using the program again. I just thought I had my one-track mind to get ready to go on a mission. Okay, and that's the end of that story. I want to keep these segments with the MLMs brief and to the point. And that one, I was in it a year. I was a little bit longer than a year, probably 13, 14 months. But I never signed anybody up, talked to people about it, and that was it. So I wanted to help my brother-in-law out. He'd make a little bit of bonus off of me signing up. So it was a triangle, pyramid. Anytime you got somebody at the top making money off signing up people, it's a pyramid. And that was where most of the money was made. But for me, I had seen it more as getting a discount plan, or like a membership kind of thing. Okay, so that's the end of that one. And now I'm going to move on to another video for you all. And I'll see you around. If you like the message, please subscribe, comment, hit the bell for notifications. I think that's all. And I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.